This shit is funny. See if anybody's up. Hey, little mistaken. Oh shit, I have a missed call. Sorry, I'm not decent looking, getting ready for the day. To be honest, I don't even know why I went live. Want to see what everybody was up to this morning or what everybody's gonna do. That's weird. Hey hoses. Good morning. All my days I caught a like, yay. Oh, that's because I came in so early. Oh, I'm so happy, Tasha. Tasha, let me rent you up. Hold on. I know you always miss my live, but I'll still rent you up. All right. Hey, Tit. Hey, Barbara. Damn, you guys are up early. I'm like, let me see who's up. I'm sorry about the black screen. I'm not dressed. I got only my robe on. Blue, yes, and it looks good on you too, huh, Tasha? I said nobody is live. Let's see what everybody's gonna do today. I have been a little nosy and curious on YouTube because you guys know that I don't really go around YouTube and stuff like that. But I was a little curious. I've been, hey, Huggy Bear. Hey, God's Created. Oh my God, what a great lesson yesterday. And thank you for your advice, Melissa. Hey, Cherry. Damn, you all up in here. Yeah, I was listening to the whole time. Melissa is just my kitchen is getting remodeled and I've been like going nuts around my house. So I was there the whole time. It's just I wasn't really looking. I had the phone in my pocket with my headphones cleaning up the house, but I was there the whole time. And then I was like, let me take a break towards the end of it. And that's when I started chatting with you and everybody else. Stay away from the bushes. You'll hear some really nasty people saying really um you know, well, I only went into one person. Hey, good morning, Joy. um One person's, and I've been watching a couple of her lives. And no, it wasn't that bad, Tasha, but you guys know that's not me. That's just not who I am. But I was just a little curious about something, so I'm like, let me go into this person. Good morning, Kay. um and watch her last. I think I watched her last two, not the whole thing, just listened. It wasn't that bad though, Tasha, believe it or not. So is everybody in work or getting ready for work? Okay, yeah, no, I don't like to be a no. I don't have the time. Like when you see me in someone's chat, I'm actually doing things but still chatting with you guys. But I don't have time to be in bushes and all that. I wish I did, but I just don't. And sometimes I just don't give a shit. So actually, most of the time, I just don't care to be in anybody's bushes. And that's the thing. Like, people really take YouTube way too serious. Way too serious. And that's what I got out of being nosy and going into other people's, watching their videos. Um, People have, it's like, do these people have a life? That's what I got out of it. I got that, do people, I got questions. Do people have a life outside of YouTube? Do, um, mental illness is a really it's a great topic that we should talk about, and that's exactly once I set up the panel thing, and that's gonna be my first topic because this shit is just crazy, and I think some people need to stay off of YouTube for a little bit and get some help mentally. All right, let me see what I'm missing. You guys know I be keeping an eye on my chat. I said good morning to Kay. If I didn't, good morning, Kay. I read that. That is my little miss time. Little mistaken. What time is it over there? Okay, Joy, you're in my bushes. That's okay. Well, drive safely. I've actually been trying to keep with the Malia days. Oh my God, Tasha, me too. Isn't it horrible? Oh my God. I was actually last week, Chris Thorns. I don't know if you watch him. Oh, he had me crying last week. I'm like, seriously, Chris? But her story is very sad. Yeah, wouldn't it be? It would be a great panel. Drama Kiki, hey, I was just telling everyone about how my first topic is when I do the panel is going to be about mental health. Mental illness, sorry. While I drink coffee and do my own makeup, I'm going to go live and do a review. First impressions of new drugstore makeup I got. Oh, okay. I know. I just wanted to see. I'm actually, that's why my screen is black, because I'm not appropriate. I still got my robe on. So bad. Are your views on the mother? Tasha, the views on the mom, I really think this is just my opinion. Disclaimer, this is my opinion, not my chats. I think the mom killed her. I think the mom is the one who killed her. I really think the mom is the one who abused her the whole time. I think the boyfriend did help her bury her. I think she had a lot of control over this man, but this is what I thought in the beginning, but now I'm starting to find out he had a mistress and all that. So maybe she didn't have that much control over him. I think that maybe he panicked when he seen the little girl dead, and they're like, oh shit, we need to do something, and he helped her bury her body. But my thing is this, like the way he threw her on the side of the road was fucked up. Like, I've seen other killers bury them, in a wooded area, but at least they were buried, you know what I'm saying? Not in a trash bag thrown on the side of a highway. Like if she was some trash. The same exact thing. So those are just my opinion. Off. I'm gonna be sipping and packing today. Can't wait to move. Oh, you moving, Cherry? Ugh, I hate moving. Listen, Cherry. My kitchen is getting remodeled right now, so I have everything over there. Well, a couple things, because I'm getting new appliances. And I'm going nuts just with the little mess that's over there. They finally put the floor down though, so and it's starting to look really nice. They put the sink in the counter where the sink is. So now they got to put down the other side of the counter. Okay, and little mistaken, yeah, I have your email. So I did go in because Gears sent me a good morning, Lovely the Great, made a upload for me and send it to me. So I did already find the only thing is And I'll reach out to him or Drama Kiki. The thumbnail photo, I need to change it because it's a picture of me and my husband. And as a, you all know, my husband does not want to be on YouTube. So I don't want to disrespect him like that. I'm thinking that's a picture from Google. Because I do have a Google folder. I don't know why they chose that photo. It is a really nice photo, but you know what? No, it's in the it's but you can't really see his face, but the thumbnail you will see his face. Thank you, lovely. Yeah, Cash Me Out. Yep. That's who I've been watching too, Drama TV. And Planet of the Fakes, of course. Shout out to Planet of the Fakes. Okay, Tasha. I hear that's when I have plenty of glasses of wine. Kids off with grandma, so they out the way. Oh, okay, that's good. Good morning, Cynthia. Oh, you got the rose bushes? Listen, I used to have, actually, they never die. The roots, every year they come out. We end up cutting the rose bushes in front of the house. My mom deals with that. I'm not what you call it, a green thumb. That's what they call it. Um, we try to cut because they attract a lot of bees. And because it's the front door, you're walking towards the front door and all you see is these bees everywhere. Yeah, I can't wait too. So I'm thinking this Friday. Like I said, I already started to look into the how to do a panel. But then I was like, let me go live. That's what I was doing this morning, also, while being nosy. Um, but we could talk about different things too, because you know how it is. I always start one conversation and then it ends into another one. Yeah, Barbara, it's always me and you, huh, Barbara? I did a video on how to. Oh, okay. I'll go watch that. Lovely the Great. Yeah, she is Drama Kiki. I do gotta though go back and watch the watermelon one. The video that you put the watermelon. I can help you with them. Oh, okay, little mistaken. Okay. Yeah, because for some reason, and that's the thing, I was gonna start it today, and then I seen that thumbnail photo, and I'm like, no. It's a really nice picture of me and my husband. Don't get me wrong. So I wouldn't mind, but he doesn't want to be on YouTube, and I have to respect that. So I'll just put, yeah, we could do maybe something like that, or shit, or just of me, little mistaken. But that would be nice. Yeah, like something graphic design would be nice. Like with maybe the letter J or something. If I got a microphone problem, y'all see my ass. Chava Kiki. Yes, we know. Yesterday I see you talking and I'm like, bitch, I can't hear you. I see your lips moving and you got the microphone, y'all into it shit by your mouth. I'm cracking up. I'm like, she's so crazy. She don't even know that we can hear her. To feel like the cherry. Well, you know what? Enjoy it. Because you do still have little babies, so. My kids are already all grown. Even though this morning was like really rough with my son, man, did I get my ass whooped this morning. So I'm a little used to it already, but it's hard. It's hard because, you know, when someone hits you, obviously your first reaction is to hit back, but it's hard, when it's your child. Um, so it's hard. It's hard. He had for some reason this morning was, let me get up and whoop my mother's ass this morning. So it was really rough this morning. He flooded my bathroom floor. Oh, that's good, Cynthia. Sometimes I need a hug because yesterday I had a bad day, still crying on my son been gone. Well, you know what? It hasn't even been a year, Cynthia. And you know what? That's okay. You could cry. You could cry forever. He was your son. So hugs and kiss to you, sissy. Sissy poo. Crazy. Your grandbaby. Oh, man, Tit. I can't wait for that. I have 8 kids with just one little baby. Oh, man. Well, she's 4 too. And a girl. Yeah, praying for a speedy recovery, Lovely the Great. I know that you said you were having your surgery. Oh, okay, tomorrow. I know you said it was sometime this week. So we'll be off for and you know how that is, Lovely, when you leave your chores to someone else. Okay, my best friend is really good. She got her own veggie started and everything, so I was definitely gonna let her show me a thing or two on YouTube. It's always good to watch. Yeah. Yeah, on YouTube you can find any video. Shit, I've heard of people fixing their cars just by watching YouTube. She's a little sassy pants like her mama. It is hard, because that's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed, our children are supposed to bury us, not, and all you see now is parents burying their children. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Good morning, Jay. And Jen, tell her I said good morning. Our children are supposed to bury us. YouTube taught me and my cousin how to put in. Yeah. Yeah, Huggy, I believe it. Somebody told me that they fixed something, their muffler or something there by watching just YouTube. And you save a lot of money. You just gotta be careful when you're under that car. Tip for tat saying she is literally the cutest thing ever, but that attitude, she can go fly. Well, remember that age, their personality is they're starting to have a personality. You know what I mean? So good luck, little Miss Taken. I remember my girls. Ugh. My little one, she used to go around at 2 years, from 1 to 3 years old. That's the dark skinned one. She used to go around spitting and trying to bite people. So imagine that one. And the middle one, the one that was her birthday the other day, all she did was cry. And I'm like, Jesus. She was scared of everything. She was like attached to my leg. Okay, Melissa. I know how you feel because our mom passed this year, January. My heart still hurts. Yeah, but Betty, I'm sorry, not Betty. Shout out to Betty. I'm pretty sure she's in the bushes. Barbara, sorry. Children are supposed to bury their parents, you know? That's just life. And the older you get, the sick people get, and your body don't work, and the same, hey, 2300. And that's just how it is. But for someone's child at the age of, I mean, I heard that yesterday a 5-year-old got shot, you know, playing in the park. Bugs was telling us that, right? You know, parents are not supposed to bury their children, and that's just how it is. YouTube taught me how to fix gear shift. Oh, you see? Hey, Finest, good morning. Faster, better than both as combined, but I love seeing that because it always pushes me. I would love to see that happen and keep us updated. The older and elders are outliving. I know, Tit. And isn't that crazy? Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. You know? But I'm not saying that it makes it any easier, because losing a parent, is definitely, it truly can be positive here. Yeah, I try to be positive, Melissa. But, you know, some people be getting on my last nerves. But, you know, and that's the thing. Like, that's what I was saying on my last live. Like, I don't want people taking out the old me out. So just leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I'm really good. Like, me ignoring people, I'm really good at it. But some people just get right under your skin. Cherry, we have mint leaves as well. It's funny because yesterday my daughter was like, where's that mint? That's from Mommy's Mojito. What I was thinking. Mojitos. I used to love flowers. Every week I would get new flowers and put on the table. I noticed they would die really fast. My husband's like, you're just spending so much money. And I agree. I was like, so I stopped buying them. But don't think flowers make your house beautiful? Like, you know, I'm fixing my house and stuff. Like, my roses are outside already growing, and the rose bushes look so nice. Margot, I'll show you when one of these days that we talk on the phone. I'll show you, or I'll bring my laptop out. I'll show you guys. I don't mind showing my house. I lost both of my parents and asked my grandparents, except for my daddy who passed. Oh wow, Melissa, that's sad. My condolences, hon. Lord, it hurts feeling, praying for all that lost someone that loved all the. Oh, Cynthia. Well, Cynthia, we're praying for you, hon. Well, the ones that do pray. I know people have different religions, and Joy is helping with buying a house. Yeah, I've been hearing that too, Joy, about Wells Fargo's not doing too well. There was somewhere else too, but I don't know if it's just my state. So some other company a big company got hacked. I'm like, are you serious? Okay. Yeah. Flower beds in my house. That's nice. My mom be dying though. My poor mom with her allergies, she be dying. She's already right now. I keep telling her stay downstairs because there's so much dust and everything from the kitchen being remodeled. It's crazy. Tiger bomb. So I touched myself in all the wrong places, and I thought I was having every attack in the world until I remember I used that tiger bomb. What's tiger bomb? Little mistaken. Right, Finest. And no parent is perfect. But at the end of the day, like you said, you know, she was yours and you were hers. And that's just family, plain and simple. I'm gonna take off some clothes while I'm talking to you guys. That's just how it is. That's family. That's family. That's it. No family's perfect. Child, let me tell you, mine is all fucked up. So as you most of you guys know, my little brother came out of prison, and let me see, I want to say it's been over a month already, and I haven't seen him ever since, but I seen him the other day, and he didn't look too good again. So if you guys could pray for him, I would appreciate that. And it sucks, it sucks that he doesn't want to get it together. Hey Beverly, good morning, hon. Times of the day, so it's all good. Okay, hold on. I'm missing everybody's small amounts of good. Oh yeah, definitely don't go to Wells Fargo, Joy. Jahira, I started a convoy. I shouldn't have. No, it's fine. It's like Bengay. Oh, okay. Oh. Man, I'm addicted to that CBD pain cream though. Not addicted, but I use it every chance I get. And you know what, Kiki? It's helped me so much. Like I haven't took an ibuprofen since I got the CBD oil. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Like my brother, he is. When people meet him, he is such a good man. He is. But it's just something, and I keep telling him, like, you're gonna keep ending up in the same place because you're not dealing with what's leading you there. Like for instance, when I came into, when I decided to get sober, I went to God. I know everybody has their beliefs. I went to God. I never been, sorry, I have been. But since I've got to this recovery series, I haven't entered an AA or NA meeting. I do counseling, because there's some things that I still have to talk about, and I have my days. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for everyone. But I had to, the first year recovery is the worst. I always say to people, don't work. Take it for yourself if you can. I know some people have to work, but if you don't have to, and there is programs out there now that are willing to help. I tell people to take that first year because that is the hardest year. And I'm talking about any addiction because I'm not, but when I got sober, I took that year off and I worked on myself. And there was issues from, that I had to deal with. And there was a reason why I was getting high. Because when people get high or drink alcohol or whatever addiction they have, it's to numb themselves from pain. If you don't heal that pain, you're gonna want to keep. It's like putting a Band-Aid. You're gonna keep wanting to put that Band-Aid, and that's why, like, when Margot, a lot of you guys know she's in recovery. She was talking about she's going through all these emotions. That's why, Margot, because when we're so messed up, we are so numb, we don't feel nothing. And when you get sober, you're getting, that's being human. We all have emotions. All these emotions come rushing in, and you don't know how to handle them. And it's hard. So, but you'll get better at it. You'll get better at it, hun. But it does take time, because this year I'll have 12 years of sobriety. And, I still, let me see, I want to say 3 months ago, I had a drug dream. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, get out of here with that, But it still happens. The devil always wants to come to try to knock on that door and see if he could slip in, And that's just, but like I said, if you don't start the healing process of the reason why you were getting high and numbing that pain, you're never going to heal. You're never going to get better. You're never going to want good for yourself. And this is another thing, like, you have to love yourself, because let me tell you something. Addicts, when they're doing drugs, that could be their last time. So in reality, they're suicidal. I was suicidal. Every time I put a needle in my arm or sniffed that line or whatever, I was suicidal. And you don't know if it's going to be the last time. People are dropping like flies in these days. They're putting bad stuff in the drugs. And I tell this all to my brother, but there's just something there that I don't know, he doesn't want to open the door, because that's another thing. The pain can be so severe, people rather keep that door closed than open it and go through it and fight. And it's hard. It is hard. It is hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not easy. But if you love yourself and you want better for yourself, you have to open that door. You have to open that door, and you got to fight and fight and fight and fight until you feel better, until you're healed from that pain and suffering and all that. But if you don't, then you're just always going to be going back to the same place. And it sucks. Much better. No anxiety attacks. I actually stopped myself from. And you left YouTube, Kiki. You left YouTube, you shut off your phone, and you stayed away from everything that was stressing you out. Some people don't do that. Some people have to shut their electronics and get off social media and shut everything down. Betty, who, did you all know Betty's son passed away too? Which Betty? 2300. I'm sorry, I'm looking at all the comments now. Still have anxiety attacks from my attacks on the same. Little mistaken. And you know what? You're not the first person that has told me that. And as me and benzos is a very hard narcotic to get off. They don't help. They don't. Us addicts, we still want to, in a way, get high, but in the legal way, if you know what I'm saying. And that's your mind. Now, I'm not saying that you need some people do need to be on medication. I've seen my friend, she deals with anxiety. I've seen her, like, I've had to take her into the bathroom at a store and put her in a stall, because when she gets anxiety attacks, she starts to sweat. She wants to rip her clothes off, and not because she's going nuts. It's just, she says she feels like the clothes is suffocating her. And I had to stick her in the stall so she could take off her clothes for that moment until it passed. So I get that some people do need medication. But if you could get on medication that is not addicting, try to do it. Even though every medicine is addicting. I mean, that's why I had to get off mine. Mine were non-narcotic medication, and it took me forever to get normal again. Took a warm black blanket for me, I swear. Okay, let me see. And you know, Drama Kiki, that's good. You already know you have an outlet. You know that painting is good for you. You know that it helps you. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying, Kiki. Like a warm blanket for me. Yeah, you have to peel those layers back, buckle down, and focus on self in order to heal. And that with any addiction, so many addictions in life. Yeah. Hey, Ema, myself. Hey, lovely lady Williams. How are you doing, hon? Yeah, that's exactly how it is, Cherry. And people, some people, they're hurt so badly that they don't want to. They don't want to open that door. And it's sad. Hey, good morning, Radiant Rio. You had me laughing yesterday. Drive by listening. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Drive safely. Our doctors over here do not prescribe pills for someone with a pill addiction. Yeah, over here they do though. But let me tell you, it's hard for the doctors because they don't really know if people are for sure addicted. You know, doctors have to hear a person out too. So, but here in the state of Massachusetts, they've become really strict. I saw something for your son for the cars, like a seat belt label in case you ever crash. And he takes off. Yes, finance. I've seen it too. Actually, thank you for reminding. I have to go into eBay and order it. It's not that expensive either. Talked meds because I had a kidney transplant for my depression. Oh, you had a kidney transplant. Oh, yeah. You definitely have to take those medicine. My brother-in-law had a kidney transplant, so I know that it's a lot of medication too. Over here, you could just lie to your doctor, right? And over here too, and a lot of people still get away with it, but they become really strict on it. Just getting up, y'all have a wonderful day. Okay, you too, lovely lady. District in Chicago now, too very strict, but you can get around if you really want. Yeah, people like I said, people still get around it. Everyone is different, has different things. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, don't there's people that do need medication. Yes, thank you, Rio, for that. There's people that do need medication, but I think I've never been to yoga, but I've heard yoga works, meditation, prayer. I read the Bible. I talk to God. Some of you guys do meditation. Some of you guys do yoga. Some of you guys do pray to Buddha or whatever. But I just pray. I pray. When I feel like an anxiety attack coming, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to deal with this right now. All this, take this away. Take this feeling away. And he does. But there's times that God wants you to go by, go through it. And which gives me tools on how to. It's not a bad thing when God allows you to go through things either, because it gives you tools too for the next time, you know. So, but I do see, a lot of stuff on a lot of people on YouTube that, you know, need help. They really deeply need help, but they have to allow that help too. We can't do it for them. Everybody got to work their own, in their own time. Uh, Hold on, guys. I'm trying to take out a pair of jeans. I have a doctor's appointment today. Actually, I have a doctor's appointment, and counseling. So, and I have a really good counselor too. He's the best. He's been really good to me. He says I'm a little cuckoo, but he says you are the craziest client I've ever had in my life of counseling. But I always put a smile on his face. Oh, wow. I could tell you some stories about my anxiety and depression, especially going through cancer. Well, Rio, I'm going to do a panel on Friday about mental illness. So that would be awesome. Do you still have my email? Because if you want to be on the panel, and Little Miss Taken says she'll be, I'm pretty sure Drama Kiki will be. Oh, you'll be in Mexico? Oh, okay. Well, girl, enjoy Mexico, honey. Just don't drink the water. Be careful. Bottled water. But we could, next time when you come back, we could do it. I mean, Resident Credit. Yeah. Yeah, he just jokes around with me, though. But he ain't lying. I'm okay with saying it. I could get a little crazy at times. And like I've told you guys, there's still areas that I still need to heal from. You know? And this is why I tell people to just leave me alone. Don't put me in stuff. If you don't like my opinion, then ignore it. There's people that I've had to block. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to hear it. And I just block them out. Yeah, I expect bikini pics, food. Drama Kiki want to be all up in your business, Rio. You see her? She wants bikini pics, food pics, and couple pics. On the beach, too. I mean, that is... I almost thought I was going to die. Hasn't hit me like that in a long time. Little Miss Taken. That is okay. Just, you know, and like Cynthia, like I'm telling Cynthia, good morning, Muffy. You guys lost your children. You know, but like I said, just, you know, because I know you have another little girl too that depends on you. Because I know there's some, when you get anxiety, it kind of shuts you down. And you can't do nothing. Like, it shuts you down all the way. And it's awful. It is, ugh. I don't want to think about it. It is awful. I don't know what to wear today. I'll just stick to that. It's rainy and muggy out here. Ugh. But then if you wear shorts, then you gotta then you're freezing your ass off like I did on Sunday in the restaurant when I took my daughter out to eat. Y'all seen what I was wearing. Froze my butt off. So yeah, just teach yourself like maybe some breathing techniques, Little Miss Taken. That'll help. You know what I used to do in the beginning? I would sit on a chair when I would feel the hyperventilating, like when you get that anxiety. And I would sit on a chair, put my head between my legs, and I would just concentrate on my breathing. And I would breathe in and out, in and out. And that helped me a lot. Actually, it still helps me. So maybe that could be a technique that you could use. But you have to make sure that you're away from people and there's no noise because that could trigger you too. So I used to go into the bathroom, sit on the toilet, It sounds crazy, but you know us moms, we gotta keep, when we're trying to keep away from the kids, you still see their fingers under the door and stuff. But I used to go into the bathroom, sit on the toilet, and that's what I would do. I would count to 30, depending how long the anxiety would last. Um, yeah, and it worked. By the time you're done counting, you're already settling down. Okay, let me see what that is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not in front of the laptop because I'm putting on clothes. So I will read your comments in a minute. Hold on, 1 second. I don't want nobody hacking in, and I've been so creeped out about this damn hacking situation and stuff that's why I've been putting tape over my camera. My husband took his camera from that is attached to his game console. He took it out because we found it a couple times on and nobody touched it. Okay. Go back. Let me see. Oh, no. There are things I could tell you you will not believe. Have been through it. I made it and have no issue sharing. Yeah, you're like me, Rio. It's our past. And I don't care who throws it in my face because it's taught me to be who I am today. Was my past nice? No. I struggled. But I'm okay with sharing because I can help somebody that's there right now. And I have a lot of tools and stuff. And I can help people with mental illness, addiction, being a special needs mom, how hard it is. Like this morning, I wanted to cry. I wanted to pull my hair and cry. It's hard. It's not easy. There's more good days than bad days, but there's bad days. And like I said, I got my ass kicked this morning because the act of rubbing yourself, it doesn't soothe you. Sounds weird, but the lotion helped my anxiety. Started using it again because I'm working. Xanax is the only thing that got me through the weekend, to be honest, and lots of crying with my husband. Yeah, let it out. Sometimes, you know what's wrong with us women? We want to always hold our emotions in. Why? Why do we always have to be the strong one in the home? Why is it not okay for us to cry and scream and stuff? It's okay to cry. It's okay to let things out. Because then this is the problem we're seeing in society today. Too many moms are killing their children because they're overwhelmed, they're stressed. Why? Because they have to be always the strong one. It's okay for us to be weak too. And it's okay for us to feel weak. To feel weak. And it's okay for us to cry. It's okay for us to be depressed. It's okay for us to go through all these emotions. We don't always have to be like a brick. We don't have to be strong all the time. We have way too many stressed out moms. Betty Roberts. I'm trying to remember who Betty Roberts is, 2300. Betty Roberts. Well, whoever Betty Roberts is, my condolences and prayers for you and your family. Rio, how did her little swimming lesson go? Oh my God, I could just imagine how cute that was. My sure to let you cut my head up and kept me remind of Faith. I don't know what I would have done without her. Yeah. That's what moms do. Not all moms, but you got lucky, Cherry. Like Finest was saying, she wasn't perfect, but it was her mom. Our moms, nobody's perfect, but there are moms. Me and my mom bump heads a lot. But I think it's because we have this same personality too. Anxiety bad too, but I don't take this Xanax. I just smoke my. There you go. I rather do the weed than the Xanax though. Take for real. I'm telling you though, it's so crazy that the government is taking advantage though of the dispensaries. And they give them such a hard time to open the dispensaries, and it's like, why? They rather have people addicted running around in the street on pills and drugs and all that. I'm better now. That weekend was just really tough this year. I mean, I can lose it at the drop of a dime when I think about it. My daughter's what keeps me sane. She needs me, and I need her. Right. And that's good little Miss Taken. She will keep you on your feet. We should all be like Rio. I really look up to Rio for fight, but I know what it is to fight for your child because I've been doing it all my son's life. Not for bullying or anything like that, for different reasons, but we all fight for our children. But I know good things are gonna come for Rio. Like I said the other day, nobody could be in the storm forever. So just be patient, wait for it. It's coming. It's definitely coming. I gotta put my air conditioner in the window because it's so hot. It says they want people to leave all alone, but they don't. Hold on. I'm missing something. I will post pics on Instagram for you guys of man. Okay. Oh my gosh, she must look so cute in her little bathing suit. That's a really good thing, though. The younger they are, the better, they say. To teach them how to swim because they'll never drown. And too many kids have died of them drowning. Also, this was today that she's still speaking. Wait, what I miss? Yeah. Like, man, calm down. Yeah, people here are very, very disrespectful. Like, for instance, what is her point saying fuck Rio's daughter? Like, what does Naya have to do with her bullshit? Or any of the bullshit on YouTube? I don't get that. Like, what is the point of them mentioning my son? What is the point? Like, why are you guys even mentioning my son? They're not on YouTube. They're not with this fuck shit. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get some of these people. But they're the same people crying, oh, we need to stop. Always talking about this side, but they're still doing the fuck shit over there. And excuse my language. So when is it really going to stop? When is it really going to stop? Or are you guys just pretending to want it to stop? Because they're the same people that go live the next day and is still talking about the same shit. That's why I always tell everybody, just move on. Just move on. Because you keep talking about it, you're just going to keep going back and forth because then they're going to talk about it and then you got to talk about it. And the more they keep talking about it, going back and forth, the nastier it gets. And then by the end of it, there's already grandmothers involved, deceased parents or whoever, deceased family members, put it like that. So that's why I tell people, you don't have to react to everything. We all have a past. And if you, yeah, we all have a past, right, Barbara? So it was today. Jesus, Lord. Yeah, like get over it already. Like some of these people really need to take care of their homes before they are on here talking shit about everybody. Oh, my daughter has been bullied all year. I'm glad the year is over. Really, Muffy? They want it. Right, little mistaken. Right, and that's what it is, little mistaken. People, because they're locked in their home behind a keyboard, but you need to be careful. Oh, your baby has. Oh, okay, Melissa. Oh, it's gonna be a fight forever, honey. I get period. I quit smoking a long time ago. Wine does. Yeah, me too. Me too, Cherry. I don't smoke marijuana because of that. But I will do the CBD oil, but without the THC. If I feel that I need it, but most of the time, no, I'm good. Exactly. Well, any defense Miji thought she had is gone now. You can't call someone's child school to say you're concerned about the parents bullying when you're saying, right, fuck girl's daughter. Right, Kiki. I'm telling you. That's why I keep telling you guys, just ignore it. Probably needs to do that more, fix her attitude. Yeah, like nobody's afraid. And Rio, my question is too, and when did Faith get involved in this? People are so damn nosy. Like, that's crazy to me. You know what? I don't even want to know. We'll talk about a little bit of mental health. Right. And you did, Rio. You already did a video. Send them to your video. The positive effects of CBD. Yeah, and you and Kiki, the CBD, people could do it without the THC. Like I give it to my son and he does it without. His doctor was like, "Oh, maybe you should get it with the THC," and I said no, because he doesn't like any medication that makes him feel high. He doesn't like it. That's why my son's never been on any psychiatric drugs. He's never been on any of that. They try to give him buspirone. Once he started feeling, a little down and all that, he would cry. He didn't like the feeling. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to have him. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. And I'm not going to go against his right. Try edible when I go on vacation, but not out in the open. Well, my son's edible looks like a gummy Sour Patch candy. That's why I have him hidden. I don't want the kids to. Well, it is in the bottle, but you know how other kids are. I do have 2 teenage daughters, so even though they have told me to try it on my 17-year-old now. She just turned 17 the other day. Because she was a little stressed out. So my daughter, she finished her driver's ed school. She's waiting for the phone call so they could give her the date for her road test for her license. So I'm excited. She's accomplished so much. She's going to her senior year. I'm so proud of her. She works. Yeah, Cherry, that's what I get, the gummies. They look like little gummy bears. Yeah, but the CBD just has calming. Right. That's the one that I get for him too. But you know what? It helps. It helps with pain too, though. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let me tell you a little story about I didn't come into my middle child's life until she was 3. And it was because, one, drugs, and I was in and out of prison a lot due to the drugs. Not because I was a bad person or anything like that, but because, you know, when you're on drugs, you do bad things. And you act all crazy. You're not yourself. So I had to do time, you know. So I had to give guardianship to my parents. So I didn't come into her life until she was 3, ready to be 4 years old. And so I missed that from her being a baby to almost 4 years old. But ever since that, I've been in her life and I've been trying. She does still depend a lot on my parents because that's who raised her. So I can't take all the credit. But, you know, I have forgiven myself for that because I felt guilt for a long time. And, well, not only her too, but my son. He was a little older, though. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do my makeup here at the same time as talking. He was a little older than her when I had, you know, was all messed up. But I did raise him when he was from birth to, he was 5, 6 years old when I went into prison. So, but I, you know, I did miss, you know, those 3 years too. I did miss 3 years of his life, but not like her, because with my daughter, it was since birth. My parents, I gave birth to her. She was in the NICU for a month. I want to say a week after I gave birth to her, I went to prison. So my parents had to take guardianship over her. So I've been, like I said, I've been through it all. But I forgave myself. Jesus forgave my sins. You know, because there's a difference. God can forgive you, but it took me a long, long time to forgive myself. But I did. Because at the end of the day, you can't go back in time and change it. So you're either going to sit in that pity spot, and this is general too for anything. I'm just giving you my testimony. You can sit there in that pity pot forever, or you can move forward. Forgive yourself and move forward. You can't change anything. You can't do anything. So move forward. That's all you could do. I see a lot of people on YouTube that want a couple of people, not a lot. Hey, I am Angel. Sorry, honey. I'm putting on some. I'm getting ready for the day. What time there is still? Okay, I am Angel. Joy was good, but the next day, the same people that wanted peace spoke bad on a lot of us. They still do, Tasha. They still do. They call us dummies. We're blind, we're stupid, and all this stuff, right? But we do too on this side. We call them dumb and all that. So, I mean, that's just how it is. And it's never going to change. I noticed that. Like, it don't matter what you say, what you do, is not going to change. People still going to be who they are. And let me tell you something. There's some messed up people in this community. I should be praying for everybody because they be some very disgusting, evil people. And that's why I choose to stay away from some. You know? And nobody can make me, you know? I want to support everybody, but if there's certain people in your chat, I'm out. I just can't be around it all the time. Like, and that's my choice. I don't want to be around it anymore. I'm tired of it. It's just too much, like too much going back and forth. People know a lot more than what they're saying. Thank you, Barbara, when you did get your daughter. Yeah, I came back into her. Yeah, I came right out when I came out of prison. I came home, and I picked up where I left off. I don't know what that is. Thank you, Rio. And I'm not perfect. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Somebody left me a comment on a troll account. You think you're perfect. No, I'm not. And I still need a lot of work. I know who you are too. I'm not perfect. And I never said I was perfect. You guys could, have I ever said I was perfect? But I want to share my testimony because I want to show people that you can get better. You don't need to sit in a dump of shit. Excuse my language again. Forever. Like I tell people, get out of the pity pot and move it. Laying thrown in a bed all day crying and I'm saying bed because people, when they get depressed, all they want to do is sleep. And I know how that is. But what is that going to do for you? What is that going to do for anyone? Nothing. If you need help, get help. YouTube is not help. Not in this community. This community shit will fuck you up. This community will tear you up. This community will tear you up and spit you out like you ain't shit. And I've seen it. If they could speak on your child and call them retarded, if they could speak on your deceased mom, call her a drug addict and all that, trust me. We got to be mindful on who we follow too. Because I'm not going to sit there and support someone that's talking about someone's deceased mother, calling her, oh, your mother was a druggie and that's why she died. No, that is unacceptable. Even if I don't like you, I am not going to applaud it. I'm sorry. I will let you know that's unacceptable. That is wrong. And I think that's why a lot of people respect me in this community, because I speak up my mind. I'm not following you. I will support you, but I'm not going to support the bullshit. You know, but I've noticed that it's a lot. It's a game too. You guys need to wake up and see who's who really is who. It's a game. The only thing is, like Finest was saying, there's some innocent people in the middle. And that's where it gets messed up. And that's what gets me annoyed. I hope this shit doesn't make them feel good. It makes them look weak as fuck. Right. Right, Tit. It does. And then you see these women that should be taking control, and they're so weak. Jesus, they're so weak. I've never seen a bunch of weak women or so many weak women in my life. And there's too many to name. Because, you know, we do names over here. But I got to stop that because that just brings drama up. My house phone is ringing. That's weird. Let me see. Take breaks for yourself. You are your own cheerleader. Fake it till you make it. Right. There's still a lot of love in this community about there is, and that's the thing, Melissa, that there's a lot of good people. But if you notice, they're leaving little by little because they're tired of it. They're tired of being used and abused. They're tired of being spoken on. There is a lot of good people because I've met some. There's times I feel sad and I'll be honest about it, but I'll say I got this, even if I don't believe it. Yeah. Fake it till you make it. That's what that means. I appreciate your honesty, and I heard a little of your story on one of Mama Chosen's. I was impressed and have been waiting for you to share. Oh, there's a lot more. That's just a little bit. And that's why, like, when that person said, oh, you think you're better? No, and I was going to ask you guys, do I sound that way? Do I sound like if I'm better than anybody? Because that's not how I want to come across. That's definitely because, trust me, I am no better than anybody. And I still got a lot of things to work. I still have a lot of healing to do. I mean, like I said, it was a troll, but I know who they are. I know who she is. But for now on, if anyone leaves a nasty comment under my lives, I'm going to delete them. I'm not keeping them there. Now, if you want to question and stuff, there's somebody that corrected me on something. I'm okay with that. I left it up. That's fine. I make mistakes too. But if you're going to come at me, talking about me, putting me down and stuff because of my opinion, then you don't need to be around, honey. And that's the problem. That's another problem we have in this community. Nobody respects each other's opinion. If your opinion don't match theirs, it's fuck you. In other words. Like, what's wrong with people? We grown up here. We ain't children. We should be respecting each other's opinion. YouTube is too big of a platform for us to. That's another thing too. Like, if you're not comfortable in this community, move on. I see so much ass kissing, it's ridiculous. There is way too much ass kissing going on. Why? I will not support. Okay, hold on. Tasha, I love her story. Right, Rio. Her story and mine is similar, so she pushed me. She's a badass. Thanks, Kiki. Very unacceptable to talk about people's kids and find it pathetic as a grown woman with kids not to stop and think, what if it was me? Right, but then check it out, Cherry. When it is their turn, you're seeing them crying and boo-hooing. Are you serious? Why are you crying? You were just last week bashing someone, but now you want to cry? Like, I don't get that. Some backward ass shit, I'm telling you. Like my brother King Ty says. know I'm tired of not knowing who is really cool, or at least what they say they are. I'm pretty much done. Yeah, Muffy. Muffy, that's why it's good to just, and I've said it on my lives. I don't have a problem with nobody on the other side. I don't have a problem with, like, nobody over there can say my name and say, oh, she did this. There is a couple of them that are upset that I still support Bam, but that's your issue. That ain't my issue. And like I said, I'm not going back and forth with nobody because I don't got time for it. And that's what it is. If you don't follow them, sorry, sus. I'm not following nobody because I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. And I'm going to say what I want, but I will say it in a respectful way. Margot, that's why. I'm interesting. That's funny, Tasha. A sense of okay, yeah, because I'm like, really? Am I coming off like I'm better than people? Because that's not what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to do is to tell people, hey, this is who I was before, and look at me now. So you could do it. That's all I'm trying to do here. But it was a troll. Somebody's hating. Only people who are not content content with themselves go after others without cost. Yes, Melissa. Right. And I'm content with myself. So there's been plenty of times that I tell the people over here, like, hey, that ain't right. What you're saying is not right. Like, one thing from me, I don't attack people for their beliefs, their religious beliefs, political beliefs, or none of that. Definitely not race. I don't know. I just respect everyone, and I accept. I want the respect back. So, but if you're gonna get all snotty and stuff like that, oh yeah, and then there is the people that I have to say, hey, no, this is what you're doing, and this is what I'm seeing. I do gotta sometimes put people in their place, but I don't mean it in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, this is what you're doing, and this is what I'm seeing you do, and it looks bad. I will let you know that. My mom is in Georgia. My dad has passed. Can't nobody on this bitch intimidate me, scare me, or tell me what the fuck to do. Pay my own way so nobody can tell me shit. Facts, tit. Drama. She said, Jahira hugging me or more, not scared to tell me when I'm wrong. That's what friends are supposed to do. Hey, darling. That's what friends are supposed to do. That's the problem we have here. People really, that's my friend. You don't even know who they are. How can you say you're friends? Have you had a conversation with them on the phone? We got to be careful who we calling our friends too. Because some people don't really care for you. They pretend to, but they really don't. So, it is what it is. And that's my thing. If you don't want to be my friend, don't be fake. Because I ain't got no time for it. I'm way too grown of a woman. Shit, I cried to you. And Kiki, you do that because you trust me. And even if let's say tomorrow, me and Margot fell out, something happened. I will never show nobody our messages or never record her. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, who sits there and records people? Your conversation. It's funny to me because I never seen so many gangsters. Never seen so many. And I was in the street, honey. I was in the street and I've never met so many gangsters. That is so funny and so true, Tit. Damn, I just crashed into the bureau. That smells like weed in here. Take that weed somewhere else. I wonder if some people ever wonder if their kids get to see some of these videos out there. And have done. Will they even be embarrassed because something they deleted, but they're recording put? Cherry, some of them are screaming and their kid is right there. Like, you guys know that when I'm live, my kids are nosy. They want to be all up in my life. You can hear their kids in the same room and they are vulgar and disgusting. And I'm like, oh my God, your child is right there. Look at the way you're talking to people. So imagine if your kid is a teenager. Like, my girls were like, why are you going live? But now they're okay with it because they see, how it is. But they were a little embarrassed, like, Mom, because they know how it could be. Like, some of these parents are like literally talking that way in front of their kids, talking about, I'm not even going to repeat it. And you can hear the baby in the room. And you're like, wait a minute. Is that a child in the room? Oh my God. But these are the people we're supporting. You too, Barbara. You have a wonderful, blessed day. We got motherfucker only to do that week shit. I don't know, time to be recorded. People, yeah, who got time? That's my thing. Like, if you got that much time that YouTube is the only place you go in you literally think people on YouTube are your friends and stuff, you really need to get some help. Hey, Ashley, Sissy Pooh. Yeah. Drama Kiki, the other Sunday when I was talking, every time I raised my voice a little or said a bad word, whatever, my son was starting to rock back and forth. He feels my energy. He's like, my mom ain't right. My mom ain't right over there. Who's she telling off? Yes, I do swear in front of my kids. And I'm not one of those parents that are like, oh, watch, My girls are very good girls, though. That's the crazy thing. Like, you won't even hear them swear or nothing like that. The little one can once in a while, and I'm like, hey, watch your mouth. But my girls are really good. They just ignore me. They think I'm crazy. He was talking to his baby so you could tell the child knows. And yeah. Naya loves to say hello to those, YouTuber. Okay. Son, so he could feel. Yeah. My son was rocking back and forth. Hey, P. Smith. Good morning. My son can feel my energy. Remember, he's the closest one. My girls, they're like, oh, here goes mom again. They ignore me, but my son, he's attached to my hip. So whatever I'm feeling, he's feeling. So that's why you kept seeing him walking back and forth. So that's why I had to sit down and settle down a little bit because I noticed he was getting really anxious. Try to put my shoes on. Did I miss anybody else coming in? I hope not. I'm getting ready, so that's why I'm not really looking at the chat, and that's why my screen is black. I'll be taking off the tape in a minute. Can't be showing my goodies around. I'm a happily married woman. I had to take a break. The energy that was coming in my house, the energy I was absorbing in my life and online, it didn't say serve me in a no. And Drama Kiki, that's good though. That's a good thing. And I even remember I told you, I was like, do it. Get off of here. There's some people that really need to take a break on YouTube. If you feel that YouTube is stressing you out, more than helping you, you need a break. Yeah, P. Smith, for real. Seriously, you need a break. P. Smith, I've been a little paranoid, and that's why I've been putting the tape over the screen, the camera, not the screen. Yeah, you have to take it. You have to say to yourself, wait a minute, I love myself way too much. These people are stressing me out. I'm out. Take a break. You have to take a break for your sanity shit, at least. But see, this is my thing too. Who got time for it though? Like all this stuff, like screenshots, recordings. I mean, I know a lot of people don't have kids, you know, but there's a lot of us that have kids and families. Like, who got time for it? I know I don't. You are so on point. Everything that you're talking about. Thanks, Melissa. And I'm happy you're still here. I take breaks from Kiki. It's needed because this shit will raise your blood pressure with the ignorant. Yes, Tig. And see, and that's the thing. You have to. And you see a lot of people that have taken breaks. You won't see them for a couple of weeks. See, I don't let this stuff get to me though. Because, you know, I've always said, if you're not in my doorstep, I don't give a damn what you say about me. Because you don't feed my kids. You don't pay my bills. You don't work for me. You don't do anything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes we cannot allow things to get to us that are not going to benefit in our lives. But if you feel, because I know that some of you guys have been people have been speaking about you very badly. If you need that break, take it. Take it. Because things can go, okay, hostess, things can go very badly. And that's why I keep saying people play too much on here. Like, in this community, people play with other people's lives, and people need to be really careful because you don't know who you could be messing with. You could be messing with someone's mother, and that son could be like, oh yeah, you calling my mama bitch? Find out your information and show up at your door. Put a bullet in someone's head. Like, people need to be careful, and we hear it all the time on the news. How many people haven't died because of social media? Do you guys remember the guy that there was a video? It was on YouTube. I remember I was watching his video. He showed up to every person that made a nasty, dirty comment on his video. He showed up to their house. And that was crazy. I'm like, oh, snap. I'm over here. Okay, Melissa. Bad about myself. Like, why can't I just not let it get to me? But the reality is it does. I'm a passionate person. So for me, it does affect me, and that's okay. Right. And right. But Kiki, I do tell you, you have to learn that even if people don't accept you for who you are, who cares? Not everyone is going to like you. You have to learn that. And that's okay. What's important here is you love yourself. That's what's important here. And a lot of the women in this community don't even do that. And that's why you see them being followers, falling for the dumb shit. They have no, what's the word? Help me out, guys. When a woman doesn't respect themselves and all they do is fall, they don't love themselves. They just, there's a word for it and I can't figure it out, but I know you guys get it. I hit the casino. Ooh, nice. Doesn't help either, so that's why I'm working on that. I do reach out now. And Margot, yes, I was that type of person. I didn't want to tell nobody how I was feeling. I didn't want to I wanted to show everybody that I was okay all the time. But that falls apart very, very quickly. And I've learned that it's okay for you to ask for help. It's okay for you to say, oh my God, I need help. This is getting to me. The only advice I could give is make sure that the person you reach out to is a good person. It's a real person, a real friend. I felt all the back from people and I just walked. People stopped speaking to me behind. People I didn't even know were beefing. A lot of people are getting the side eye from me because I don't bother anyone. Yeah, Muffy, I feel you. I feel you. And that's all you can do is side eye people. Because you'll be like, what? I know, baby. You're going to get better. You're going to get, trust me, things are going to get really good for you. Margot. I have a hard time picking up. Yeah, that's a woman thing, though. Okay, P. Smith. Low self-esteem or self-hate. Right, Melissa. And then, so that's why you see, I didn't mean to say weak women, but yeah, they don't speak up for themselves. They just want to get on the choo-choo train and follow everybody else. No, speak out. You like I keep saying, when and this is for both sides. This is for both sides. Because I said it the other day. I'm like, wait, we giving passes to one person, but we're not giving passes to the other two? That's some backward ass shit. So, see, I don't know. I'm not like that. I speak up. When I see something crazy, I speak up. Someone came in here and said, oh, what about Bam? I've told Bam to stop using the N-word plenty of times. Like, we need to speak up. We need to stop being, jumping on that bandwagon all the time. We have to speak up. We have to love ourselves. I love myself. It's the very reason I can truly love others. That's right, P. Smith. I try to leave a message to hope. Hello, I sent. I started asking people for help when it's needed. I just do what I have to do. My family gets on me about that too. Yeah, I was the same way though. Like, it was hard for me. Like, to be honest, remember on Sunday I told you guys I reached out to Bugs. And I said, hey, bro, I asked how he was doing and stuff. And, he answered me. And when he asked me how I was doing, I broke down. I said, hey, I'm depressed. And I don't know I feel stuck. I don't know how to get out of it. I don't want to feel this way. He gave me some good words. And after that, I felt a lot better. And I know Bugs is not going to talk about what we talk about. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. Pick someone that will not repeat it. Oh, and this is another advice I wanted to give on here. If you are talking to someone on these YouTube streets, make sure that you're telling them stuff that you're okay with repeating after. Right, Muffy. I get it, Muffy. I fell down my stairs a few. Oh, where'd it go? Jumped up. Oh my God. It just went all the way. Oh, here we go. A few weeks ago, I hurt myself really bad. Needed help. I refused to call. Really, Tit? See, no, not me. Well, you know what? I'm always falling down my basement stairs. Because I be trying to carry, heavy shit downstairs. And here I go down the stairs. I always fall on my ass. And I'm okay. I just get up and keep moving. But if you really got hurt, you should have called someone. Right there is nothing gangsta about them. That's a lot of people go to prison at a young age and get out years later, and their mind frame be the same as it was before they went to prison. That's Pat. Hey, Detroit fans and gears, my boo thing. Yeah, Detroit. You know what I think too? Because someone said his dad was a police officer. He's probably used to getting away with things. Has anybody thought about that? That's why he's so cocky on YouTube. And he's okay with saying the things and doing the things he's doing. He doesn't hide the fact that he doxes people and talk about people's children. He doesn't hide none of that. Look at what we heard over the weekend. He's okay with telling people he's into little girls. And I was thinking, I'm like, is this guy like mentally ill? Yes, he is. But I also think that he's so used to getting away with things. And I had a guy friend that his father was the chief of police. And he was the same way. He would get away with everything. You know what happened to him? He ended up crashing into a tree on his motorcycle because he was drinking and driving. So, I'll tell you something. Those are consequences. Those are consequences. And people got to be careful what they do here because God don't like ugly. You know? God does not like ugly. Some of you guys say karma. I say God. Text you. Since I haven't been hurt as much. I had to get a place where I didn't care about anyone's opinion but God. But what does God say about his child? Right, Melissa. Good morning, Tamika. Hey. Let's try to keep going. We got you too. Just reading everybody's message. I gotta get off here in like 10 minutes. Like mentally hard, so asking for help. Hard to men try. About hold on. Oh my, you did too. How are two? Here we go. How are two? It keeps my chat keeps jumping up. How are two men driving, drinking, and on speed? Talk about young girls. Gonna shame anyone on this motherfucker. Right. Oh, he lost all credibility over here. But how can he go live and be talking about it like it's okay? Think about that. Like, dude, you looking like a whole pedophile out here. I don't care what anybody says. He sounds like a pedophile. And it's so funny because his boy was snitching on his ass. Like saying, no, you like little girls. But these women still want to support him and make excuses and stuff. He told on himself. But my whole thing is how, cocky was that of him? Because, pedophiles keep it to themselves. They don't want nobody to know that they like kids. Good boy. Dude, a small town local boy. I know street dudes everywhere. Ain't nobody never heard of that fool in the street. So all he's doing is blowing hot air. Yeah, ain't nobody. See, good morning, Melissa. The other Melissa. That's the thing. Ain't nobody falling for that over here. I know I ain't. Someone like that in my island would already got his head blown off. Like Puerto Rico is no joke. And they do not like snitches. And the crazy thing about it is that they will kill you. They'll go into your home and kill your whole family, even your kids. Packing out that video Gears caught though. His friend was like, he's so good at YouTube, he ain't gotta do this. John McGeeky, he's so silly. Oh, P. Smith, that's funny. P. Smith, don't be staying in there if you're there. How can they accept that shit? Right. They're defending him though, Ted. But anyways, whatever. Y'all can support, but trust me, I ain't supporting no pedophile, that's for sure. When it came, and it's not like we over here are saying it. He told on himself that he likes little girls. But they still want to make excuses for that. Right? But it's whatever. That's why I tell you guys, be mindful on who we're following on YouTube. You know? We don't always have to support the bullshit. It's so obvious when he trapped. I mean, what happened to him exposing my family. Now he crying about I need my dreads done. Oh my God. Weak. He's been saying that you need your dreads done for a long time, Gears. Weak. You know, in a way, I'm glad that Gears brought that out. Because that is a predator. It's not good future. P. Smith, run, P. Smith. Yeah, me too, Muffy. I unsubscribe from a lot of people too. We have to. He already talked like a predator. This just shows right, Gears. He's a child predator. Good morning, MC. Gears, really. I think he's do be talking about too many men too. Oh no, I'm side-eyed in that. Wait, let me take this off. You guys can see me. I'm already dressed. I'm like, y'all see me? Talk about guys too much. Hello. Shit. They better leave my boo thing alone. His dreads are fine. He's a big ass who sits at home and don't go to work. Yeah. Let's see what kind of women. Sí. Sí. El del baño. Sí. Mira, esta mañana yo quería matarlo. But how? ¿Quién dejó la gate open? I'm going to kill my dog. No. Eso estaba cerrado. That was recently. That had to be mom. Sorry, guys. I know my Puerto Rican started. I talk 100 miles per hour, huh? Don't understand what kind of woman he has behind him with all the back chatting crap that goes on. I would have ran. Yeah. Yeah, Cherry, right? Thank you, P. Smith. But didn't one of his wives leave him already, though? Or girlfriend or whatever? I always wondered why he was so greasy looking. Ew. But, now we know the truth, guys. And this is what I'm going to say, that. Now we know the truth. He told on himself, so it don't matter what his people say, and we just got to stay away from that, and move forward, Because they want Gears to take the video talk about. No. Gears don't need to take anything down. Send me his headed to the mayor's office. Okay, Rio, pray for you. Hopefully you won't get thrown out. Because I know you told me that you be getting thrown out in a lot of places. Because they don't want to hear the truth. That's all that is. Shit. Ran out and reality sat back on his tail. Yeah. Yeah, I do, Kiki. Where's my, oh, Nunu is at his program. Mira, I am Angel. Nunu me metió una pela this morning. The only man that's allowed to hit me. You had your tea, Huggy? I'm going to help my husband start his diet again. So, because I don't know if you guys have seen him walk by. My husband's on the little chunky side. I love my chunky mane. So, but he wants to lose at least 20 pounds. So, he has done it before. So, now the school. Yeah, we know. All the schools are full of shit, Huggy. You would think jail would be the right place. But if nobody has came out to say, hey, he did this to me, then there's no charges. He's trying to get my info and call the police on me. Really? For what? What did you do? If anything, he needs to be careful because you have proof that he admits to being like little girls. He wants Gears to take it down. Well, he wants me to take it down too, huh? Nope. Nope. Yeah, prayers for real that everything goes through. He mad he can't do me like he did Rob. That's why. And what does he get off? Keep locking up Rob anyways. Rob is still gonna come out and do the same thing. Rob just needs to do things a little more smarter. So that way he doesn't get locked up. That's last week. Well, yeah, P. Smith, and also it's incriminating. He could get locked up for that. She kept asking for my location, praying my baby mama won't tell them where I live. Huh, interesting, Huggy. Because she's willing to tell everything else. Keep on my comment and respect why she asked me to, but I don't believe she asking him to take his down. Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask you, who's telling Gears? Who's telling you to take it down? Is it Shalinda? Did I just see Sweet Dick Willie? Where's Sweet Dick Willie? Ladies, have no fear, because Sweet Dick Willie's in the building. Look at me. I'm over here on here, and I have to go. I'll come back. Let's put pause, and I'll come back because this is, and my husband will be here. He doesn't work his second job, so my husband will be here. He could stay with my son. Gotta tie my shoe too. They better hope Rob don't pop up at the tree for real, Jerry, because we all know that Rob could pop up anywhere. Yeah, I got 5 days to pull up now. They ain't gonna pull up, Huggy. Don't worry about that. Y'all talk. If the one person that can pull up, the one that talks shit the most, and he hasn't, nobody else is gonna pull up on you, Huggy. To reach out to me for help. Yes, it is my life. Oh, that's good. It jumped, but not Shalinda, the one that claimed I was a peddler along with those. Oh, okay. Oh no, I was Huggy. I was talking to Gears about who's asking him to take down the No. We all know that you're not a pedophile, Huggy. They just trying to make you look really bad. And you know, they all know that your baby mama is just another scorned baby mama. Because you moved on. She asked, but I respectfully told her it won't come down. Right. Why should you? It's your page and you could do whatever you want. In a chat that you were asked to take it down. Gears will do what he pleases. And when he does take it down, that's because he wants to take it down. But I'm pretty sure he's going to want to leave it up there for a while. Right? So, I don't get these people. I don't know. It's crazy. Huggy. Oh, okay. Well, I know you've been talking about leaving. Hey, King Ty, you came late, but we will press, like I said, we will press pause when I come back live. Everybody come back and we can keep talking about, keep talking. So I could keep giving. This was a good live though, until the men came in, right? The men ruin everything. I'm just messing. But I love talking to you guys. And I will see you guys later on. Bye.